Might need some assistance here. The car fires up but will not move.
Yeah, this is some drama.
That's not what we needed. Your sixth qualifier. Hopefully.
Scheduled to start from position number 6. Will he fire here? Are you kidding me?
In tonight's Australian AMCA national title is AUT out before it started.
His father Tony's going to take his spot.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
That is heartbreaking. What a weekend the team from Central Queensland have had. And that Q90 you will see now on your screens will fire to life and join the back of your field.
In a horror way to make your way out here for the A main and then not fire a shot. The car does not go. Stories are plenty. Lights go out on the Claperview pace truck. It pulls to the infield. 40 laps to crown an Australian AMCA Nationals champion. Thanks for sticking it out with us. We rained out in March. We're here in June. We're stacked, packed and racked for 40 laps to crown the Australian AMCA National champion, and we are green. Cassidy closes off Hardy into 1 and 2 for the first time. Hardy fights back on the bottom. Down the back straightaway to 3 and 4. And we're clean and green down the back straightaway for the first time. Blanche through the middle for 4th position, but Daniel Cassidy leads lap number 1.
And nicely done for the outside of the front row to close off your pole sitter, Matt Hardy. Current and defending champion Bruce Marshall in that 3rd spot. High point score after night 1. Shake Cartwright in 4th. He's got Tony Blanche on the outside for a little bit of company here. Nathan Tompkins, the next one in that battle pack on your screens. Shannon Singleton trying the high side, as he's done all weekend in the N39. Within that half a lap, I'm thinking about lap traffic, we pan through the field. Tony Blanche back down on the low side, tried it on the outside of Shane Cartwright, the car in front. Tompkins in behind the Pink Panther. Back to Jai Jones, Shane Newstead. And Queensland number 1, Lee McKinnell, right in the thick of this. At the moment out in front. Maybe a quick glaze up to the big screen to see the advantage he's got. He knows the cars in front of him are still trying to settle down. We're too wide and busy in lap traffic. Daniel Cassidy closes in now. Peter Greer, the first car in his sights, as the lap traffic decide now's the time to go 3 wide.
I'm putting my request in right now. Please stay green. Please stay green, because Cassidy's got some work to do. With Hardy right behind, 15 down, 25 to run. I'd love to go green to checker and watch these guys fight it out in traffic. Fish on, he's reeling him in right now. Matt Hardy closes to the back of Cassidy, who's trying to find a lane through traffic. Here comes the one right in a shot, and Cassidy now has the weight of the world on his shoulders, buddy.
Sitting duck stuff now. Cassidy tried for half a lap up high. Matt Hardy through the middle was decent that time. Raymond Kine, the next car to go, or the first car I should say, to go down that lap. Here we go. Cassidy and Hardy, bumper to bumper in traffic. Peter Greer works his way forward. Singleton's on the high side. Tony Kerr, the next one down low. Door opens up for Cassidy. It might be slammed here. Tight on the entry into 1 and 2. Matt Hardy right there waiting to try and pounce. Tony Kerr plays his part in the unfolding of this lap traffic battle. Moves to side, allows your front 2 cars through. Matt Hardy slips up off the bottom and couldn't pounce.
And so far you have to say pass mark for Daniel Cassidy. We're about to hit halfway in this race. I'd love to see it run green the distance. Cassidy underneath of Greer for the lead as we go yellow. Kynaston.
Daniel Cassidy, Matt Hardy, Bruce Marshall, Cartwright, and now Tompkins in your top 5. Tony Blanche really struggled towards the end of that opening 20 laps. He's back a couple of spots with McKinnell, Tompkins and Jones working their way past the Pink Panther chassis.
Yes, it's a good battle developing for 3rd and 4th here. Cartwright right with Marshall. Marshall trying to pounce on Matt Hardy. Hardy settles back into that lower line. And for Cassidy, he knows he's probably got a few laps without a drama, but it's a drama right now for Rob Kynaston. The 19-second stoppage will, I dare say, pull it to the infield.
Does this tail have to give and provide us here on Sunday evening at Hi-Tec Toowoomba Speedway. Once again, we continue under green behind Cassidy, Hardy and Marshall.
Get down the back straight away. Your top 5, settle into a rhythm. Jai Jones doing a good job in 6th. Has just clawed a few spots further forwards. The 8 machine of Daniel Cassidy is the current Queensland late model champion. To crown an Australian champion. Tony Blanche further back in the field, trying the high line. But Cassidy, for the first time, is half a lane higher. Just a little invite for Hardy. Here comes Matt Hardy on the inside of Daniel Cassidy for the lead in the Australian title. Hardy, who won the title in 2019, has just caught Cassidy slipping and goes to the front with 12 to go.
If you sit and wait, you get picked off if you don't try. Leading a race is such a difficult thing, and Daniel Cassidy has found out exactly that. Matt Hardy, right place, right time, did not need a second invitation. He leads the Australian title with 11 to run. Daniel Cassidy, kitchen sink time. From the number 8, tries upstairs. Tony Blanche, no success with that line further back in the field. Back down low for Cassidy. Bruce Marshall, very loose in the middle of the corner, beginning to check up your field. It's a battle for your front 2 cars. Cassidy all the way to the fence in turn number 1 and 2. Matt Hardy in control. Will love these sort of conditions here. Bruce Marshall breaks free from the battle for 4th and 5th. Cartwright, Tompkins, Jones and McKinnell in it, but Matt Hardy at the moment, out of turn number 2, leads with 8 to run.
In a battle for the lead, may not face traffic before this is all said and done. 8 to run. On the first day of winter here in Toowoomba, Marshall trying to buy in here. Lap traffic will just come into effect with a lap or 2 to go. The Victorian and Northern Territory champion, Matt Hardy, goes down the back straightaway, just needs to pace himself in traffic. He's got a straightaway gap back to Daniel Cassidy.
Matt Hardy comes to Peter Greer, who has a flat left rear tyre. Hardy to the outside, just squeezes down. Peter Greer will play the game. Knows there's a national title at stake for the car going around. Does so. Matt Hardy in full control. Daniel Cassidy, Bruce Marshall, Peter Greer, the car in their sights. Mist continues to descend. White flag is out.
One more time down the back straightaway through turns 3 and 4. He won an Australian AMCA national title at Toowoomba in 2019. He will win another one in 2025. Matt Hardy, your new Australian AMCA national champion. Daniel Cassidy, home in 2nd. Night number 1. And he's going to celebrate in turns 3 and 4. Why not? One more time, your new Australian champion. I reckon they feel good too.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm going to be speechless here, but yeah, just Daniel set a good pace, and was struggling to match him there for a while, and caught him in the lap traffic, and I was just hoping that yellow didn't come out, but it did, and he managed to gap me again when we got going, but yeah, he just moved up the track, and we were there, so yeah, I'm just super stoked. I don't know what to say.
I saw you experiment with that middle line through the race. It was good for a lap or 2. Couldn't quite go with him the whole time through that middle line. Was it just a wait and see if you got to him in traffic? Could you make that work? Was it just planning towards the end of that race? Or it's what goes through the mind when you're sitting there in 2nd, you're just waiting for that opportunity to come your way?
Yeah, I think I just had to try something different, so just moved up track a bit. I was got in 1 and 2 and just struggled a bit 3 and 4, so moved down a bit, and yeah, I know the track seemed to be there, so we just stayed there and got the job done.
Hey, it's obviously been a pretty successful season for you guys, but this one just caps it off. That's a pretty special way to end a big weekend.
Yeah, 100%. Australia won for 3rd time. It's pretty cool. Couldn't do it without my crew, so thanks a lot to them, Mum and Dad especially. They're massive behind my race, and wouldn't be doing it without them. So my wife Jazz, my little girl at home. Actually, my niece and nephew are watching at home too on pay-per-view, so shout out to Jamie and Josh. All the boys helping us, Lloydie, Turbo coming up from Tassie, and Dan, and me. Shout out to Letty and Franco in the crowd here too. But yeah, just super stoked. Congrats to the other fellas too.
Yeah, I'm never going to forgive myself for this one. This one stings a lot. You know, thank you, congratulations to Matt and everyone else on the podium here. I should have stuck to the bottom. I thought, you know, I'll give it a go. I was getting a bit free on the bottom, so I thought I'd give it a try at the top, and yeah, I threw that one away. So sorry to all my team and my family. You know, this one really hurts.